What's up, you guys? It's me, your girl Cece, and I'm back today with another video. So that is, I'm sure y'all already done looked at the caption, so y'all know I'll be doing a story time or whatever. So before we get into all that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button on your way in. And if you enjoy today's story time, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up on your way out, okay? Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Okay, you guys, so I just want to jump into the story. Don't mind baby girl. She over there chilling, you know, eating her milk, drinking her milk or whatever. So I'm pretty sure at some point I'm gonna have to engage with her, but just don't mind. I'm still gonna tell y'all this story time. Babe's at work, the kids at school, so this is perfect timing, but I can't get rid of baby girl. It's just mommy daughter time. So I'm trying to do both YouTube and her. But look at me getting carried away. But let me tell y'all this story because I was just like irate, pissed off. Like, when it comes to my kids, I don't think straight. And that ain't a good thing because Lord forbid that I do something to take me away from my kids that had me locked up or dead. But y'all, I don't be thinking. So me and my sister, we just chilling, right? We chilling. She telling me a good story about something that happened. But knowing me, being me, I'm nosy and I had my window open and I overheard loud commotion, like somebody arguing and yelling, and I heard some cursing. So I went to the window and I'm observing my neighbor with his bald head tail. And he is white. So like he down there yelling at somebody and I'm just observing, like listening to my sister at the same time. But then something came across my head like, girl, your son out there, I know he not talking to your child again. After you already done discussed with him in the past, I had dealings with this same neighbor. My first 6 to 7 months living in this apartment, he was trying to control how my kid acts outside, telling him he can't raise his voice by his door. Like, my son not deliberately trying to annoy you. Like, he's running around the building from his friend. They're playing tag, monster tag, so they're yelling and screaming. And he approached my son, yelling at him, like telling him to shut the F up and get away from him, his MFN house and this and that. And I was pregnant with Zayana. I went down them stairs and I lit his ass up. But I went and lit his ass up. So he should have known from the first encounter with me that I don't play them type of games. I don't play them type of games. Do not curse at my kid. Like, it's different when you like, okay, so like, example, I've seen some kids like playing too closely to the street, and I roll my window down and say, hey, get away from that street. Before I tell your mama, or you hear some kids cussing, you like, you better stop that cussing. I'm gonna tell your mama. You might not even know their mama. Like, that's where I go into the, it takes a village to raise a child saying. Like, that's okay. But how he was coming at my child, nobody should come at anybody's child that way. Without thinking without thinking that the mama bear ain't finna come out clawing at your ass. Cause that's me. So back to my story. So I'm listening to him. Some told me to go to the balcony so I can get a better view of what's going on. I get to the balcony, I see my son, my oldest, Delonte, with his other friend, and they kind of like huddled up together, and he looks scared, like how he looked when he know I'm about to get in his ass. So I said, Delonte, what's going on? I heard that man yelling, and as I'm talking to Delonte, I still hear the man ranting and raving. He was like, that's okay, because next time y'all knock on my door, I'm going to start capping at you little MFers. I said, Delonte, who is that man talking to? Because you could come in the house, because I know he not talking to you. And he go, no, mom, no, it wasn't me this time. It wasn't me. It was I ain't going to say his friend name. We just going to call him Billy. It was Billy. It was Billy, mom, I swear. It wasn't me. I said, what is he yapping about? And as I'm talking to my son, the man come walking back up again. Perfect. I go, excuse me. Were you just out here cussing at these kids? And like, y'all, I went blank. So I really don't remember verbatim what all was said, but I know he was like, yeah, they keep knocking at my MFing door or whatever. And I was like, and then did you also say that you gonna start capping at these little MFers? And he was like, yeah. I said, so he's like, I don't know he was just like trying to make it, I don't know who it is knocking at my door. Every time I come to my door, there's nobody there. Like, come on now. You know, you live with a lot of kids in this apartment building. So in my head, I would think some badass kids playing at my door, ding dong ditch. I would stop answering, but that's just me. So he go, all these kids and yada, yada. I said, well, I don't care about all that because this is mine. You remember him? That's mine. And for one, you're not going to talk to him in any kind of way. And you're not going to be swearing at him, trying to put fear in his heart because that's my job. I said, I told you before, if you have an issue with my child, to approach me. And before I said that, I was like, so you think it's really worth shooting at a child that can kill them or injure them because they knocked at your door? The punishment doesn't just, equal to what the crime was. Like, is you really serious? And he go, yeah. And I just went off, like, y'all, I started cursing his butt out, and he was cussing back and jacking to me back. And I was like, you know what? Wait a mother MFing minute. I'm about to come down there, and where I go? March my butt downstairs. My sister trying to stop me. No. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. We'll just call the police. She know I'm not the police queen. Like, I don't even roll like that. That's not even me. I don't deal with the police. I don't. And I ain't finna go all into detail. But y'all know, if you get my drift, I do not deal with the police. So I'm already downstairs, and she apparently was on the phone with the police already. So I'm at his door, y'all, like, come out, you pussy. Come out, you MFer. Come out, you, like, I'm just giving it all, like, trying to find out anything I could throw at his ass to get in his feelings, y'all. Like, I was so mad. Like, I was like, don't you ever threaten mine over some stupid, and he's a kid. I can handle his discipline. Like, where I'm getting at is he went about it in the wrong way. He knows me. He sees me when he get his mail and stuff. Next time you run into me, just be like, excuse me, can I speak with you? And then fill me in. I'm not that hard of a person to communicate with. Like, when it comes down to my child, I'm trying to raise him in the right direction and in the right way, the best way I can. I'm not going to encourage his bad behavior. So if you approach me about something that you feel that was bad behavior, I'm going to approach it my way that I see fit. You let me handle that part. All you need to do is deliver the message. And he knows this. So y'all, he didn't come out, but like, I'm thinking about it now. What if this man really had a gun? What if he was really that stupid on his, look at her. What if he was really stupid and stupid enough to just come out his door and just shoot me? That's why I said I don't think when it come to my kids, my mind just go blank and the rage come in, and I don't think clearly. So I'm still mad as hell. My son that went in the house or whatever. I'm like, I don't even care what happened. At this point, I don't even care what happened. But I know it wasn't my son because the one that he said did it was nowhere in sight. It was just my son. But I've told him about this in the past. It's called something called party to the crime. When you know your friends are doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, like stuff like this, ding dong ditch. And just because you weren't the one who knocked on the door, that doesn't mean you weren't a part of it because you were engaging in it. You were running. Just because you were the runner don't mean you weren't, engaging in the activity. But I'm getting off topic. So long story short, I went in the house, my sister getting off the phone with the police, letting them know. And they came, and it was like, I want to say he was probably Puerto Rican, but he could have been black. You know how you can get the two mixed. But I told him everything that I told y'all. I was just real frank and kept it like short and sweet and told him I didn't want y'all called. He better be lucky that my man is at work. This man making threats to my son, talking about he gonna shoot him over some ding dong ditch. And then he asked me like, did I see a gun on his person? And stuff like that. And I'm like, no. And he like, do I have witnesses and stuff like that? She missing a whole beret. It's bothering me. But yeah, and I'm like, no. And he like, I got a daughter, so I definitely understand where you coming from. I said, my whole point in the matter is stop approaching my child about stuff that you see him doing outside. Like, come to me so I can deal with it. I don't mess with you. You know, we had bad encounters in the past. Why you think that it was going to be any different? And then you cussing at him, making threats to him. This was worse than before. You telling him to be quiet. That's different. Like, you talking about shooting my son about some ding darn ditch. Like, that definitely wasn't fine with me. That definitely wasn't fine with me. Okay? So, the police was pretty much saying I could make a police report and yada, yada, yada. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. He's like, but I can go over there and talk to him and, you know, I'll just leave it anonymously. No. Leave what anonymous? No. You need to let him know who exactly it came for. I said, because he already on strike 2 and he only getting 3. So you need to let him know that he got one more time to come in mines. And I'm telling the police just like this, but I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I said, he lucky my man was at work and he approached my son again. It's going to be problems. Like, that's it, that's all. I don't play about my kids. And so the police kind of chuckled. They were like, okay. I was like, yeah, tell him it was me. I want him to know it was me. Don't try to act like a neighbor called and you're just doing a wellness check, all that. No, you need to let him know I'm the one who called the police because I didn't want to have to put my foot in his ass. And he was like, I thank you for not doing that. I said, because I know at the end of the day, I'll be going to jail too. So I knew what would have took place. So I did it. He lucky he went in the house, because had he not been in the house and I'm not pregnant now, her encounter right would have been different, because I think I would have just swung off, period. But that was that. So y'all, he went to the door and I'm still waiting there trying to see what's going to happen. And when he got to the door, dude never came to the door. I'm pretty sure he announced himself as the police and he never came to the door. So the police came back like, he didn't answer the door, you know. I can't like go in there without a warrant, or, you know, I can't make him come out. I said, it's cool. It's fine. Like, I didn't even want y'all called. My sister did that. So I do thank you for coming out here. And he's like, he thanked me for not wilding out. But y'all, that's my story time. I don't want to keep this video too long. But yeah, when it come to me, don't come for my kids. Just don't. Just don't do it. Just don't. I'm a good mama and I'm raising my boys and this little girl in the best way that I can. And I'm teaching them morals and what to do and what not to do, right from wrong, all that stuff. So I don't need anybody backtracking on me on how to discipline my kids, especially if you don't know him. I'm not talking about family and people we be around on a regular. I'm talking about a complete stranger coming up to my kid trying to discipline them or whatever you think you're doing. You're not making the situation any better. My kid is not going to be scared to run and play where I pay rent at. He's not. You're not going to have my kid scared of you every time he see you. Oh, there go that man. You're not. If anybody going to put fear in my kid, it's going to be me. Nobody's going to have my kid walking around with fear in them. I'm their protector and I'm also their discipliner. So at the end of the day, that's my call. And I just want to put that message out there for any and anybody out there who think it's okay to approach people's kids in a nasty manner, like cursing at them. It's different from, like I said, when you telling a kid, you know, look both ways when you crossing the street, or when you driving and a kid sprint out in front of you and you tell them, be careful, look where you going. Like, those are nice gestures. And that's where the saying called it takes a village to raise a child. Like, this person was not in my village and I did not appreciate him talking to my child the way he was talking, and he ain't had no business threatening my son with bodily harm over no damn ding-dong ditch. Y'all know what's going on in society with this police brutality and all these racist people coming about the woodworks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for it. Oh yeah, and one thing that happened, no, it was like 2 weeks ago, y'all, because it happened on election day. It was like 2 days after election day when we was waiting on all the counts to come in. So Trump had got fired, y'all. Trump got fired. So I was like, when I was knocking at the door, I was like, you mad because your president got fired and you out here taking his kids? See, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But I'm like, you out here cussing at these kids. Don't be mad at him because your president got fired. Like, but y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time. That was it and things. So until next time, oh yeah, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button for your girl. Enjoy the good name. You want to tell them bye? You want to tell them bye, mama? It was fun, you guys, and until next time, say it, mama. She gonna be old enough to say it one day, y'all. Until next time, guys.